Today's my birthday, everyone. I'm old now. The pure awesomeness of Michael Keaton's acting ability, and just Michael Keaton in general, can be summed up in three words: Beetlejuice, Batman, and Birdman. I mentioned these three movies because these are the particular roles that feature some of the best and most famous Keaton performances in his entire career, and they deserve to be acknowledged, even throughout all the years to come. And although this man never really misses when it comes to his career, almost doesn't miss, these three roles illustrate Keaton's charming and charismatic personality and acting talent. In the light of the new Beetlejuice movie coming out this weekend, and also the fact that it's actually Michael Keaton's birthday, I'm not even kidding, it was literally a day before mine, let's talk about him. During an era of films, there was a time where comic book movies weren't really that frequent, and only one that reigned supreme. And it wouldn't be till a decade later till we get another one. And after the popularity of TV's Adam West version of Batman, there wouldn't be a theatrical version of it until 1989, and eventually be casting Michael Keaton as the lead character as Bruce Wayne in Batman, to which everyone was basically doubtful that he would actually pull it off. But because of his acting talent and his incredible charm, he proved everyone wrong with the Michael Keaton charm that he's known for. Michael Keaton's performance as Batman in both Batman and Batman Returns was basically the Dark Knight trilogy that we would have before the Dark Knight trilogy. He was that good. Brought it home with his charm, his likeliness to the hero, and basically became the Batman that we all know and love in the comics. And he's been remembered for this role even to this day. Birdman, in a way, was kind of a mirror of Michael Keaton's career. Him trying to branch out from being that popular comic book character into becoming what he wants to be and making a name for himself in his own way. And this was basically just to branch out so that people can take him seriously. And whether or not people wanted to take him seriously or really wanted to know him as an actor rather than just the character he played as, really kind of tells how the entertainment system sort of functions and how the consumeristic culture functions as well. While it can seem unfair and very unjust in terms of how that works, it at least shows his reaction towards the whole thing is kind of accepting the fact that we can't really control as to what we want people to think of us. And Michael Keaton's performance in terms of showing that is breathtaking. And he's famous for this role for a reason. He definitely deserves to be taken seriously, whether he's Batman, he's Birdman, or just being Michael Keaton. He's the man. He's always been the man. And this movie is definitely proof of that. Talk about the polar opposite of what Michael Keaton would be expected to do. Even though this was only a year before he would end up being Batman, ironically directed by the same director, would Michael Keaton go from being Mr. Mom to being whatever monstrosity this is? And I don't mean that in a bad way. The fact that he managed to portray this character in the way that he did for this film really shows how he's willing to accept any role that's given to him, no matter how out of the ordinary it is. It's kind of impressive how wide of a range he has. It's pretty amazing, actually. It's vastly out of his comfort zone and out of the ordinary for him. And he really sells the character of Beetlejuice. He deserves the sequel that he got, and I hope it's as good as the last one. Whether this man is on the screen or even off the screen, he will always be the man to me. From all three of these films, it only proves how great of a talent he has and how hard he's willing to work in order to maintain that level of consistency. And I respect him and celebrate him pretty much every day of my life. I love Michael Keaton and his work, and I will continue to love his work even as the days goes on. I can't wait to see what he has up his sleeve next.